Alright guys, so Roblox Death Ball is actually coming back, and so am I. Let me explain. Let me turn this music off, bro. It's ruining the moment. As most of y'all know, I recently quit Death Ball and the content creator team, but I'm going to be coming back to both of those because of what the game announced earlier today. Go to the announcement section in Death Ball, and you will see this new announcement that X's posted. He said, "Hey friends, I wanted to talk to the community to get some thoughts on changes we have planned. So to be transparent, we put so much effort into Death Ball updates, like months of work. Testing, tweaking, dreaming big, and honestly, it's pretty clear that at this point, it didn't land the way we hoped it would. It's important to the dev team that Death Ball sustains and grows, which means we want to add things that the community really wants. And one thing we have seen over and over again, what people liked, is OG Death Ball. So the plan is we simplify Death Ball again and try to go back to how the game used to be. Now here, right here, the rest of this is just changes, and I'm going to be talking about the changes I do like and the changes I don't like. And just to say, I've read all of these already, and I like most of them. They're really good. So let me read them all to y'all. Bringing back the old V1 lobby. I currently couldn't find a picture of it, but it looks like this. For those of y'all who did not know what it looks like. All various currencies simplified and converted to gems just like it used to be. This one is my favorite one. No, the lobby one is my favorite one. This one's my second favorite one. Let me explain why. During Death Ball 2.0, we got a lot of new currencies. We got legacy orbs. We got raid tickets. I'm not sure if that's a currency. I count it as a currency. We got crystals. We got the event orbs. There was like event orbs in like every new season. There would be like different types of orbs, and it was just annoying. To be honest, I did not like that. The crystals, it just made no sense, and like there was no way you can make gems besides the events. So yeah, it just didn't make sense, and I didn't enjoy that. I even made a video. Here it is right here. This was a really long time ago, like a month ago. I made a video on things Death Ball should fix, and one of them was talking about how it doesn't make sense that you can't grind for gems, but it's still the main trading currency. That's gonna be really hard. That would make it really hard for new players to, you know, like grind new stuff. But Death Ball finally actually listened to the community, and they're actually doing it, bro. That's actually crazy. So I really like that. That one's great. The next one is make gems earnable again from gameplay. No need for question stuff. That's good. This one's great, and let me tell y'all why. So I'm pretty sure y'all have heard of the booth event, like the mini event in trading that was in the Death Ball Discord server. It's kind of like an event where you could get a new booth easily, right? And I found out you actually have to use tickets in order to get the new booth. So I was actually excited for this event because it just seemed really cool, like a really cool mini event. But when I heard that you had to use gems to get tickets, I just that made no sense because you could not earn gems from gameplay. Same as the removing sword attachments problem. That was horrible. Why would they make it cost gems if you couldn't even grind gems from the game? So you basically either have to sell swords to get gems, or you just buy them, and it's just pay to win, bro. So I never understood that. So you can earn them from gameplay, which means like damaging people, winning, killing people. That's cool. Now the thing I'm worried about, the RIP of a lot of swords has skyrocketed. Like when Divine Shadow first came out in OG Death Ball, it was worth like only 1 million RIP. And 1 million gems was a lot back in old Death Ball. Trust me, y'all do not know. But 1 million gems now, it's pretty much it's nothing. I mean, what could you get with that? You could get like a cursed spirit blade, or maybe like a Warforged Reaper, but I don't think you can really get anything good. So yeah, that's really good. But the thing I'm worried about with the gems, as I said earlier, is how much you'll make. Because usually back in old Death Ball, you would get like 50 gems for damaging someone, which was good because that's how much we needed to grind. We just earn 50 gems every time you damage someone, or will they make that higher? Because we would kind of need to make that higher, or make the RIP of some swords lower. Especially considering that the RIP of a lot of things has skyrocketed, and yeah. Remove the complicated banners. Instead, put everything in various gem or Robux packs like it used to be. Wow, that's great. As y'all know, we usually have 3 different banners in Death Ball, which has been annoying and just complicated and kind of bad. And they're actually removing that and putting it in gem or Robux packs. That's great, bro. That's real great. So there's gonna be different packs now. as we had in old Death Ball. For the new Death Ball players that came in 2.0, y'all probably don't remember, but there used to be a lot of packs in the game. Like there was the Rainbow Pack where you could get the Rainbow Chaos from. There was the Mech Pack, yeah, that's what it was called. That was the Mech Pack. There was the Spirit Pack. That was my favorite one. I love that. There was the Light Pack, the Emote Pack where you could get emotes from. It was just great. So yeah, I hope it's stuff like that. The next one is remove raid ticket. You should be able to grind bosses freely. This one's great. Exis is so correct on this. You should be able to grind bosses freely. You should not have to do quests to try to grind. All right, the next one, I've read it. I read it and I like it. Remove Battle Pass. And instead of putting champions in the Battle Pass, we make them early access while we work on them and to test. And they become buyable for gyms for free. So they're gonna be early access now. This really reminds me of the Strongest Battlegrounds, which is kind of cool, to be honest. There's some more stuff right here that I don't want to really explain, so I'm just gonna read it to y'all, and y'all can just put y'all's thoughts in the comments about it. Ranked and party system stays the same. Potentially add back free-for-all if there's enough players to play it. Remove the offers on the UI. Only some have buyable limited swords coming back from time to time. Remove AFK lobby. No one uses it anyways. And evolutions will stay with their Evo contracts. And that one confused me a little bit, but I can understand it now. Evolutions will stay with their Evo contracts. That basically means like champion evolutions will stay the same. So there's still going to be champion evolutions. And they just added Brazil servers. Yay! My video on quitting Death Ball came out 5 days ago. So that's almost a week right now. And I posted 3 videos since that. And I'm already coming back. You may be asking why. It's because of everything that I've seen in this video. Them bringing back the OG lobby, making gyms earnable again, removing AFK lobby, adding free-for-all back to ranked, removing battle passes, removing raid tickets, removing the complicated banners, and yeah, man, I'm just excited. If you're excited, go ahead and drop a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.